Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Angelica, of course. I'm sure you know my name by now, and you are here with Angelica Talks, where we talk about mindset, entrepreneurship, and of course, growth. Speaking of growth, this is Oliver. You guys have met him, I'm sure. Look how cute he is. Wow, he has definitely gotten shaven. If you have seen any of my other videos, he was like a mop. I finally took him to the groomers and he looks like he's really happy. I'm not sure if he likes it. Oliver, do you like your haircut? I think he said yes. So this is Oliver. He's in my video again. I think he's just gonna make an appearance every once in a while. But today I'm wearing a Texas Longhorns hat. As you can see, go Longhorns. I bought this hat a couple years ago when I went to one of the college basketball games, and I was traveling there with my boyfriend at the time, and it was kind of my first time in Austin, so this hat means a lot to me. And today, in today's video, we're gonna talk about how to not give a fuck what anyone has to say about you and to just step into your power. And this is one of my favorite episodes. Why do I keep saying episodes? This is one of my favorite videos, and I feel like I've said that probably every video, and I need to stop, but I think every video is gonna be my favorite video because I just love talking about this stuff. Okay, Oliver, I need you to sit down. All right, let's go. Chop, chop, sit. Oliver, sit. There we go. I say this all the time, so today is just gonna be another day that I'm gonna say this is my favorite video. And if you haven't seen my last video, please check it out. I talk about my 5 favorite books that changed my life, and I'll link it below, of course. But let's get started. How the hell are you guys doing? I wish you guys could answer me, but I hope you guys are doing well. Once again, I really appreciate you guys being here. I am so grateful for every view that I get. I'm so grateful for every single person. It really, really means a lot to me. So yeah, let's just get started. I always forget this before we get started. In my first episode, oh my God, what the heck? In my first video, I don't know if you guys remember, but I was saying that I was going to be drinking like wine every episode, and that just hasn't happened. No particular reason. I just forgot. But today I'm drinking some red wine. It's my favorite wine per usual. It is the 19 Crimes. And yeah, it's super tasty. So cheers to you guys. Cheers. I hope you guys are getting a glass of wine with me so we can get started on this video, because this shit is about to get real. And this is an important topic because this is one of the main reasons that I feel like people do not step into their power and they don't do the things that they've always wanted to do because they are so worried about what other people have to fucking say about them. And this episode is all about learning how not to give a fuck. I'm gonna give you guys 5 or 6 different steps on how to not listen to other people and not give a fuck. Okay, so really, I want to start off by saying that I used to not give a fuck about what people said, which is so crazy. Like, I just can remember in high school and college, I didn't really care what people said about me. I didn't ask what people said about me. I'm sure people had a handful of things to say about me, but I didn't care. It didn't bother me. It didn't affect my life. I also kept my circle super, super small for that reason. And it just didn't matter to me. Even when I was in high school, I didn't even know I was being nominated as prom queen. I didn't know I was being nominated as best dressed. Like, I had no idea these nominations were even, like, people were even nominating me for these things. So that means people were obviously talking about me in a good way, which is great. But I know there were some negative things about me, and it didn't bother me up until last year. And this year, it has played a little bit in my thought process, not too much, but it has played a little bit in my mind because I am taking a huge risk starting this YouTube channel. I'm putting myself out there. I'm putting myself out there on Instagram. And if anyone knows me, they know that I'm not very open about my feelings. I'm not very open about the things I do on my Instagram. You see a very little small slither of my life. Like super small, like not even the size of not even 1/4 of my life do you guys see on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. But I'm stepping out there and I'm getting out of my comfort zone and I'm opening you guys up into my life. And I was concerned about what people had to say about me. You know, people could have easily said, and they probably are, so keep talking, people. I don't give a fuck. But I'm sure a lot of people are saying like, oh, she wants to be an influencer. She's really not pretty enough. Her teeth aren't straight enough. She's not skinny enough. You know, she sounds like a man. Like, so many different things that I'm sure have coming out of people's mouth. And I can't care about it. I thought about it for like maybe a week or two, and I'm like, I don't want to do this because I don't want people to think all these different things about me. But I had to say, who gives a fuck? Like, I put a reminder in my phone, guys, like every single day. It's a reminder that comes up at 2:00 every day that reminds me to not give a fuck about what people have to say. Simple. Yes, of course, there are some people that you want to care what they have to say if they're your mentor or you look up to them or you want to be like them as far as like their goals and they have the same lifestyle that you want. Yes, listen to those people. But all the naysayers and the haters, like, don't listen to them because they are really just going to shine on your parade and it's not worth it. Can you imagine 5 or 10 years from now looking back and being like, oh, I should have done this, or I should have gone to this place, or I should have started this channel, or I should have started this business, and you didn't because of what other people had to say about you? Like, could you imagine that gut-wrenching feeling of like regret? Yeah, don't do that. You don't want that feeling, y'all. You do not want that feeling. So I learned how not to give a fuck, and you should learn how not to give a fuck too. And I'm going to give you guys some steps. But before that, and I know I keep saying that, but this is one of the most, I don't even know if I should share this, but this is probably one of the most hurtful things anyone has ever said to me. And it is in the back of my head. I can't even lie. It's been in the back of my head for years since someone said it about me behind my back. But of course it was from a girl. And she said that I was born a man because I'm 5'11". I have broad shoulders, as you can see. Like, I kind of have a deeper voice, I guess. I don't think I have a deep voice, but you know, other people think I do. She said she lied and told everyone that I was born a man. Like, like that is hurtful. And it didn't hurt me because I know I'm a woman, but like, I was like, wow. Bitches are low down. Like, they are ruthless. And it was all because her man liked me. Whatever the reason was, but like, that's low. And that hurt my heart. That hurt my spirit for a little bit. And I was like, you know what? Fuck her. It doesn't matter. Like, it does not matter what people say about you. People are going to talk about you no matter what. Okay? So, cheers to that. But yeah, I just want to share that with you guys. That was probably too far. I don't know if that was weird to tell you guys. I don't know if that's going to bite me in the ass later in life, but I'm a woman. I have a vagina. I have boobs. I don't give a fuck what she said. She was a hater. But that just kind of got me on this path to not care. So let me give you guys some like tips on how to not care about what people have to say about you guys. Number reason one to not give a fuck what people have to say, or how to not give a fuck what people have to say, is to think about and realize your power. Do not forget, you are a powerful human being. You matter, okay? You weren't placed on this earth to satisfy everyone. That's impossible. You cannot satisfy everyone. So realize your power. Realize it and step into it. That is step number one to not give a fuck. Number two, be fully aware of how abundant and our universe is. Like, there is an abundance of money to be made. There is an abundance of connections to be made. There is an abundance of people out there that are rooting for you. So once you realize, Oliver, you got to sit down, homie. Come on, sit. Sit. Lay down. Lay down. Okay, perfect. So once you realize that there's an abundance of things out there, okay, Oliver, you got to go. Get down. Goodbye. Love you so much. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Number two, back to what I was saying. Once you realize there's an abundance of money, people, everything to be made out there in the universe for you, you will realize what people have to say won't matter. Okay, there's so much out there for you. There's so much out there for me, and you are not going to take away from me, and I'm not going to take away from you, because there's so much out there. Okay, so that is rule number 2, step number 2, whatever you want to call it, of how to not give a fuck what people have to say. Because if you know that there's an abundance of things, you won't care what people have to say. You won't care if people say, oh, she's trying too hard, or she's trying to take all my fault, whatever. You won't care. Number 3, don't seek validation from people. People are not here to validate you. They're going to bring you down. Period. They're going to bring you down. You have to be very careful first, like who you are talking to and who you're sharing information with. And those people, they're not meant to give you validation whatsoever. And no one is really meant to give you any validation except for yourself. Everything needs to come from within. Your confidence needs to come from within. Your validation needs to come within. You need to look in the mirror every single day and tell yourself you are doing this for yourself. You are your own competitor. Period. That's number 3. Number 4, this is kind of 3 and 4, but be careful who you share your goals with. This is especially for me, this is a very, very fragile time. And when you're growing, it's a fragile time. So you got to be careful who you're talking to, who you're sharing your goals with. Not because they're going to steal it from you, but just because they don't understand and they can tell you something to break you down, and you don't have time for that, and you don't need that. So be very careful who you share your goals with. Make sure you're sharing your goals with people who are kind of in the same path as you, who are reaching for their goals, who are trying to be a better person. Like, those are the kind of people you need to share your goals with. I'm a firm believer in collaboration over competition. So be careful who you share your goals with. That's number 4. Number 5, they are not paying your bills. So that's how you really shouldn't give a fuck what they have to say. If they're not paying your bills, if they're not helping you grow, if they're not doing anything like that, don't give a fuck what they have to say. Period. Cheers to that. None of y'all are paying my bills. Like, all the haters, all of the people, they're not paying me. Like, they're gonna talk shit no matter what. Get that through your head. They are gonna talk no matter what. Whether you're winning, whether you're losing, it doesn't matter. People are gonna talk, y'all. So that's number 4. Number 5, and my favorite one. If they are not positively impacting your energy, don't care what they say. You shouldn't care what they have to say. If they're not, I'm gonna say this again, if they are not positively affecting your energy or your life or your goals or your day-to-day life, if they're not helping you, don't give a fuck what they have to say. That's 5. That's it. Simple. That's 5 steps. And honestly, there's probably more, but those are my favorite 5 that I live by, y'all. Like, I live by this. There's no other way to live life. If you're going to be constantly worried about what other people say, 1, it's going to be so exhausting. And 2, you're never going to satisfy them. You are never going to satisfy these people. And they're just going to they're like leeches. Haters are literally leeches that suck onto your body. And they're not good for you. They're not good for you at all. Don't forget, you shine. You're a rock star. You were put on this earth for a purpose, for a divine purpose. And these people, whoever they are, they could be some of your closest friends, which is the saddest part. They could be some of your closest friends. And these people aren't there for you. And you'll know right away. You'll know right away within 5 minutes of explaining to them. You shouldn't have to explain yourself. Within 5 minutes of telling your goals to them, if they are like automatically putting you down or like questioning why you're doing it or telling you, oh, it takes a lot of work to do that. That's going to take you 5 or 10 years to get to that goal. Who gives a fuck? Rome wasn't built in a night. It takes time. You have to put in the time. You have to put in the effort. You have to put in the hard work. And be around those people that are there for you. Be around those people that care about you, that are supporting you. That is like the most important thing. The main reason you want to surround yourself with positive people that are like influencing your life and influencing your mind in a good way is because, I don't know about you guys, but we already have enough self-doubt. We already have that little person on our shoulder telling us, you're not going to make it. This is going to take way too long. Give up now. You already have that. We all already have that. If you don't, I want to talk to you. Please reach out to me because I need to know what the hell your secret is, because those self-doubts are strong enough. You don't need any other external doubts from people that say they care about you or people that actually don't really care about you. Like, the self-doubt is enough. And adding other people's doubts into the circle, into your headspace, it's going to get cluttered. And you're going to feel defeated before you even start it. And that's the worst feeling ever. So be careful. Think about who you're letting into your life. Think about who you're letting into your circle. Think about who you're sharing your energy with. And you'll know right away. Your instincts are powerful. Your intuition it's real, y'all. That shit's real. Listen to it the first time. People will show you who they are the first time. Believe them the first time. My favorite quote from Oprah. Oprah, your queen. Cheers to you, Oprah, because that is a powerful quote. I'm going to say it again. When people show you who they really are, believe them the first time. I'm believing a lot of you motherfuckers. I'm believing all of you guys. Like, I'm not doing it again. I'm done. I'm done. You should be done too. So that's all I have for you guys. Don't care. Do not listen to what other people have to say. It is a waste of time. Pure waste of time. Just let it go in one ear and out the other. Just laugh at it. Just prove them wrong. That is the best revenge, is success and being a fucking millionaire or whatever your goals are. That's the best revenge. Okay? So that's all I have for you guys. Let's get into these next actions. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so next action number 1. I want you to write down all the positive things about yourself, all the things you love about yourself. No, should not be hard. This should be easy. Write down all the things you love about yourself. You know, like if you love the way you laugh, if you love your body shape, if you love your feet, if you love your back, like write down all the things you love about yourself and put those on your wall. Look at those every day. Manifest those things and be positive and look in the mirror every day and say, I love this about myself. I do that every time I wake up. First thing I do is thank God for waking me up this morning. And the second thing I do is, wow, I am so beautiful. I'm beautiful inside. I'm beautiful outside. And that's what I tell myself. So whatever anyone has to say about me not being beautiful or whatever, it won't matter because I already know that I'm beautiful and that's all that matters. So that's your next action number 1. Next action number 2. If you guys have never meditated, then this might not be for you, but I want you to meditate. I want you guys to manifest those positive people and ask whoever you believe in, the universe, if you believe in God, but make sure you ask God to have those people come into your life. Have God open up the doors for you. It's for the right people to be in your life at the right time. So that's next action number 2. Next action number 3, as always, is to follow me on Instagram. Send me a DM. Let me know that you read this. What the heck? Let me know that you listened to this. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you're not listening to people. And give me some shit that people have said about you guys and how you have dealt with it, how you deal with it, because I'm curious how other people deal with hate. So I don't know what people have to say about me. I don't really want to know. I don't truly care what people have to say about me, but keep talking, y'all. Have fun. There's some things that I've heard about myself that I didn't even know was true about myself. And I'm like, that's funny, but I don't care. Just laugh it off. Laugh it off. That's next action number 3. Reach out to me. Let me know how you guys deal with it. Send me a DM. And that's all I have for you guys. This was a fun episode. I love letting people know how not to care what fucking people have to say about you. Let them all burn in hell. Literally. Or no, actually, I take that back. Let them not all burn in hell because they don't need to burn in hell because haters keep you going. So haters, keep talking. All my people out there that are striving, working hard, keep going. I've got your back. Do not stop. This is a grind and we're all in this together. We're hustling together. We're all trying to make it. And if you're with me, doing that with me, reach out to me. Let's work together because it is so hard to do it alone. If you feel so isolated and you feel like you're the only one and that doesn't feel good. So if you're out there and you are grinding and hustling like me and building and working really hard every day, let me know. Reach out to me. I'm here for you guys. And as always. I really appreciate you guys. You guys mean so much to me. It doesn't matter how many views I get. If I get 1 or 2, like, that means the most to me. That means so much to me. I'm so, so, so grateful for you guys. And I hope that we can meet soon. If I don't already know you, reach out to me. I'm here for you guys. Leave some comments. Let me know how I'm doing. I appreciate all of this. Like, this is just a whirlwind for me, and it feels amazing, and I'm just happy. So I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are having a really, really good week, and I hope you stay positive, and I hope you continue to not give a fuck what anyone has to say about you, because fuck them. Get the bag, sis and brothers. But everyone, get the bag. Let's get the bag together. Bye.
I wanna know if he gonna do it right. I wanna know if he gonna take a bite of this candy. Wanna take you on a